Welcome on back to the final week of the 2026 NFL season. Taking on the Baltimore Ravens today, and a lot is on the line. We need to win to make the playoffs. If we win, we're in. If we lose, we need Indy or Houston to lose. We would need the Chargers to lose. Yeah, we would need Indy, Houston, and the Chargers all to lose for us to still make the playoffs. On top of that, Hitchcock currently at 1,814 yards. The NFL record for a season rushing yards is 2,100. So, if he hits 300 yards in today's game, as a rookie, Hitchcock will hold the most rushing yards in a single season. On top of that, if he hits 300 this game, he will also break Adrian Peterson's single game rushing yard record. Try to say that 5 times fast. So yeah, a lot on the line. A lot of history could be made. Establish the run. That's what we're honing in on, man. 20 rushing attempts. That is doable. Denver. Come on. Go lay down. Lay down. Our dog's being sassy. Alright, we finish off the season with the home game against arguably one of the best teams in the NFL.
A highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens for some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in week 18. He stopped on the run back of the 20.
I turned on HDR.
Taking over for the first time here.
Don't know if it's worth it.
By someone who is the modern example
Like, maybe it looks better for you guys, but my screen shit's tearing all over.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing it.
All right, we got to stop that guy today.
With your own defense, make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend.
King Henry cannot get going today. Would not be ideal for us.
First down throw for Jackson. Oh, he lost the football.
They're gonna say he had control. Scooped up by Myles Garrett.
And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Man, this is
I didn't think he had possession of it.
Defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this.
Maybe?
And it's your time.
Enrique Blanton forcing the fumble there.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, did find the end zone, but his guys around him still found a way to win. Now here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes when you're over-aggressive,
Hitchcock up the middle has space.
a couple interceptions.
Marlon Humphrey can't take him down. And Hitchcock gonna start off this game with a single run and a touchdown. He did change his number again to 34.
And the Lumberjacks will jump out to
The more I looked at him, the more he just kind of reminded me of Ricky Williams. So that's what we're rolling with now.
and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. Pick up the action here.
All right, Lamar and company coming back out.
Started driving here. Ravens
I turned HDR off. I couldn't deal with it.
The drive begins with Henry. And he manages 6
Derrick Henry gonna pick up 6 on that one.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. And bring the tight end in motion. This is Henry on 2nd.
And Henry not going anywhere. Myles Garrett there on the edge, stopping him.
Air it out on 3rd. Lester finds the football, complete.
Sling over the middle to Wester.
Now Jackson off the play action.
Moon ball for Mark Andrews, I think.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Short side option.
RPO.
And they're not going to give him an inch.
Or just a read, I guess.
Good job containing that run right at the line.
Greg Russo back there.
Going
Going to get the TFL. They're not going to reward him as a sack there.
You hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Jackson now on 3rd.
It's a screen out to Henry.
And he'll be brought down after getting
Greg Newsome there to wrap up. 4th and 4 coming up, and the punt unit's going to come out.
And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week.
Set us up around the 10.
This one is away.
Marcus at the 7.
His job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. On first down, they'll
Hit him with wham. Have a little space.
They're going to bring him down after
Humphrey gets us on the 2nd effort.
yardage there, up to the 30. So a new set of downs.
Combined tackle with Malachi Starks.
Back-to-back carries here. Can't slip that.
Hitchcock only going to get a gain of 1.
First down play. Last run only
I
gained
think
a
we got to
yard.
try and
Means it's
air it
second
out
down.
here.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side.
Didn't realize Kyle Hamilton was on Harold Fannin.
And incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight.
It's not the ideal situation or matchup we want.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he didn't
It
get
is, we threw incomplete.
low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
We'll punt this one away.
Team headed out now for the Lumberjacks. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering.
Nice tackle.
After almost nothing on the return.
Down at the 20.
Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense.
Lamar with 8 rushing touchdowns on the year.
Touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Henry gets it here to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by someone who began as a star for these Ravens, now a rival, Patrick Queen. Lamar's going to keep this one. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the
3rd
line.
and 4 coming up.
3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. He's going for it himself.
They're going to dive for him, and they're going to give him the 1st.
You know, before the snap, you know, right?
They'll let me challenge it, but do want to check the mark on the field. We're looking at 4, so he needs to get to the 30. Would be nice if I could see where the first down marker was right there. Yeah, he's passed. All right.
You may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Out of the gun, Henry.
Henry gonna get taken down.
Drive up the gut. Award that tackle to Michael.
Only 1 yard picked up there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Changing it up here, Jackson.
Andrews with the catch.
And he's going to have this one down in the 37.
On the corner route. Thought he could be running just like a streak or maybe even a post.
Still anybody's game here in the early goings. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A draw now. This is Henry. And a nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Man in motion out of the slot. A designed run. Jackson keeping it.
Marr gonna hold on to that one.
Reaches the 26.
Said take it off himself, picking up the first.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5.
You gotta just wrap up on him. I gotta stop trying to go for hit 6.
On that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Sending him on the dive.
I know who that is, but we'll hit stick him.
Nothing gained on 2nd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. Man, you get to earn.
Say Flowers gonna be stopped short of the first.
Basics, like, I don't know.
Bring up 4th and 1.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Running for it.
And Henry with the handoff. Not going to be able to pick it up.
Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the back.
Hitchcock with the handoff.
Locates a couple of yards through that chaos.
Bounces off a tackle, picks up 3.
There to bring him down.
Former Brown/Lumberjack JOK with the tackle there.
Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They give it to him again. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
All right. I was hoping we could pick it up on the ground there. They would obviously expect a pass.
And hey, we see
Emerson.
but they will get nothing on that return.
Stopping him at the 26.
Jackson ready to go again on offense. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And he has a chance to finish at number 1.
LeJohnthe?
After a good
LeJohnthe? What the fuck was his name?
Give to Henry on the inside hand.
Jonte Wester.
Continuing to move past the 45.
Oh my god. Burns just had a horrible angle. Derrick Henry just gonna take a 70-yarder to the house. Wasn't sure on the exact yardage, but it's pretty damn close to a 70-yarder.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return.
Bryce Williams, the newest addition, fumbles.
And they dodge a turnover there.
Carson Schlesinger thankfully picks it up.
Just beyond their own 20. Back out runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Lone back gets the handoff.
Hitchcock with space up to the 40. Okay.
Productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first
Brings to a
down
2-minute warning.
just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam.
No gain there.
But he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Gotta stay away from Madden.
Back to the well again.
Pretty much have to run it opposite of wherever he is.
Maybe a yard. Travis
Well, gonna give us one there.
Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. It's intercepted. That's
Kyle Hamilton steps up.
Through the defense it goes. Room to burn.
And pick 6 for Kyle Hamilton.
Off the pick 6. Setting up to try the point out.
Not ideal there. Thought we had White. I probably threw it just a little too late for him, but
It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6.
Williams gonna get a second chance on a return.
Showing a little burst so far.
Hamilton trying to force another fumble from him.
To the 32. The Lumberjacks.
9 for 81 and a touchdown today.
Once again. And that front is really
200 more yards.
more opposition because he's gotten off to an
What we're
excellent
looking
start
for.
here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Pick up 6.
The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And who's going to work ahead for
All right, we'll pick up another 2.
Now we're
3rd
gonna
and 2
get
coming up.
offensive timeouts. That's their first. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Extra DB. We're obviously gonna run it again.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he
Hitchcock
field before he's taken down.
across 100 yards.
Now Sanders trying to rush everybody back to their positions. They go play action on 1st down.
We got Fannin overthrown.
And it's not going to be caught.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
They get it to Harold Fanning Jr. with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Running it now out of the gun.
Hitchcock has space.
Great effort winds up getting them well into
Up to the 38.
territory before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now Sanders trying to rush everybody back to their positions.
Overthrown for Fannin again?
Down to 12 seconds remaining.
Fairly
Gotta be
safe to
kidding me,
say
man.
one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, here's a handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
4th and 6.
On the play.
Call a timeout with 3 seconds left.
With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It'll be
Kick
51
is
yards
up.
from the left hash.
And good. Make it a 4-point game at halftime. Baltimore up.
Game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Not a big window
Which
for
I
those
skipped,
halftime
sorry.
speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lumberjacks returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense
Roquan Smith in the zone. Taking down Christian Watson after that catch.
Way to possess the ball and more importantly, score some points.
The give here on 2nd.
Run away from Smith and Matabike. They're both in the
We
zone.
talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will and you don't back away from it. If they
So
can't,
the Dion Mayo has space after the catch.
And this plays
Hamilton gonna take him out at the 27.
Defender there to take him out just short of it. All set now. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff.
Hitchcock picking up another 10 plus.
16-yard line.
Up to the 16.
Gain 11 on that play, and that means first down. Back-to-back carries here, and he's only able
Another 3 for him.
about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders.
Lobs that went up for White.
It's gonna fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Got picked on the way there. Otherwise, it would have been a touchdown.
From the gun, they're gonna hand
And
it off.
Hitchcock with another run up to the 4.
For the first down, not by much.
He's up to 150 already today.
Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
I mean, granted, we are just feeding him, but
He'll work against
still
the
impressive. It's Tyreek Hill.
for the touchdown.
Gonna get the touchdown pass from Shador there.
In half number 2.
And we'll go up by 3, 14-17.
30. Coach
Rushing
Don
average,
sends his
129.
to the field.
They're rushing 107 today.
Trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really
Right around their
sets up an
average.
entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. First down, here's Lamar. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball.
Burns gain a hand in there.
Tell you what, Kate,
In the
challenging
pass
distance
breakup intended for Zay Flowers.
Tempting feet. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Probably could have picked it, but it's felt more safe.
Zone read, they'll hand off to
Going with
Henry.
the SWAT.
So a solid gain there.
Henry going to be stopped short of the first. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's fighting.
And Lamar's not going to get it. 4th and inches.
They're going to have 4th down coming
We
up.
come through with the block.
Lined up in punt formation. Ty Zettler, the one to kick it away.
This one, Hill on the return.
And he's getting nothing on that
To
return.
22.
They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Lumberjacks and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. They'll run here on first down.
Yeah, don't block the guy on the outside where I'm running.
Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Goofy ass.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's
Went
Sanders.
out to Harold Fannin.
Pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here
Our
after
turn up
42.
speed just isn't as good as that of Pittsburgh last week. Just catch, hard stop, and then immediately
Trying to make
turn
it
upfield.
No luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Hitchcock going to lose his X factor after that. Losing 2 yards.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the hand.
And he has this one for a lot of space up to the 41.
41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So first down from the 41. Sanders going to look to throw. Ooh,
Hit as we threw. We had Landry probably wide open after the break there.
coming up. Here's the handoff. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's
3rd and
a
8 coming up.
on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Sacked by Matabike.
Defense comes through to back him up ahead of
4th and 15. We are just going to punt, but
Only 1 quarter remaining now.
not
These
until we
teams
get into
are
the
in
4th
season.
quarter.
It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend.
Probably at the 10,
Can't
15.
return
All
the return.
right.
Just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Crashes through a tackle. Tackle made right around the 26.
Derrick Henry just runs us over. Picks up 11 there. It's in the zone now. He's got free train, so it's pretty much could be impossible to stop without wrapping up. As I say that, I go for a dive and get thrown right off of him.
Another run for Henry.
The king. 3rd and 1.
Third down coming up.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up.
4th and inches again.
He's going to run right through.
It's 2 times that we've stopped Lamar on the QB sneak on 3rd and 1.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt.
If we don't win today, I call that a win in itself, honestly.
He has it at the 22.
But we had a little bit more space there with the spin on Hill.
The Lumberjacks and this running back headed
Hitchcock, 179 on the ground today.
Last time out, they punted it away, but still
It's
ahead.
121 more yards. 5.5 left in the game. It's possible. Not on gains like that.
They give it to him again. And they'll stop him here.
It's more doable on gains like that. There is an injury timeout.
Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the
It's going to be Hitchcock. Don't love that.
Play action for Sanders. He's going to
Throw this one up for Tyreek. Jair bops it out.
hang on through the contact.
Strained forearm.
Chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the
We'll go heavy wrist tape on him.
You like to see that physical
Come back in.
scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Handoff now. And he
No
goes.
way.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Back to the well again.
Gonna run it back. Get a gain of 6 there. 4th and 4. We'll just punt it again.
4th and 4. So out now comes the punter.
Beautiful inside the 15 at the 12.
I call it about the 12-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions.
Rashad Bateman.
So you gotta forget
Rashad.
Rashad. The journey ahead.
Bateman coming down with the 5-yard grab. Derrick Henry there.
Defensively, as they get to him behind the line, that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Handle instead, but did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 10 coming up.
Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away.
It's headed for Derrick Henry.
Now they're stuck facing 4th
If he
down.
put his hands up, he probably could have got it, but
Get it out now.
Patrick Queen in coverage.
And he's hit
Tyreek
before
gonna
anything on
lose
the
probably a yard on that return.
The Lumberjacks back out on offense.
203 for
Headed out once again.
Devontae Hitchcock.
And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the
Don't know if he's gonna get 100 here.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Sanders trying to get everyone up to that line. Another carry for him.
We'll get this one on the outside.
And they do get him down, but the
Taken down by Malachi Starks.
35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, Sanders rolling out to his left.
Lob that one up for Fannin. Pass broken up.
And the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Unfortunate. This one to White, can't hold on. Oh, now Hitchcock wants to come back in. 3rd and 10. We will at least come out with a field goal here.
The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. This is biggest moment of the game so far, and important. And his kick
They are going to block it. All right.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards.
Had a feeling that might have happened, but
put in each and every time.
not much you can do about it.
Get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson, and he's not quite that fast. Let him
Moon ball.
That's incomplete.
I think that was for Rashard Bateman.
On 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
Yeah, that was me.
21 yards to pick up that 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here.
It's a 2-minute warning. 3-point game.
By a field goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line.
Would love to hold him to a field goal here. At least tie it.
It's a far more than a modest game.
Out of the gun, Henry breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead.
Henry's, after all that, only going to pick up a yard.
So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree.
I don't even know who 28 is. I'll be honest with you.
This regular season. Jackson, quick pass wide. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now.
John Johnson. All right. That makes sense.
These are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space.
Mark Henry making the catch at the 14.
And a big play follows.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Weston. Down at the 9. They will call a timeout.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Don't put me on man coverage, bro. Please.
Here he is to throw.
Andrews can't hold on. 3rd and 5 coming up.
He's looking for Mark Andrews. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Looking to throw it.
Picked off at Pat Queen in the end zone. We'll go down at the 5. Now it's just going to be handoff city to Devontae Hitchcock.
All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And if he can take this all the way downfield, he'll have the record pretty much, I think.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
5, yeah.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. The give here on 2nd.
We'll lose 2, injury timeout.
So they've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. He'll throw it. He lofts one deep center.
This one up for Harold Fannin. Can't come down with it. 4th and 8.
4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Has it at the 37.
It's going to go out of bounds at the 50. 23 yards left.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence.
Dejounte Wester.
So no gain on 1st down.
What a name, bro.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it.
Moonball. Blanton could have picked that.
16 seconds remaining.
Must have had sand in his eye.
So after that prior incompletion, it's
Couldn't
3rd down.
see it. It's the only reasonable explanation why he didn't reach out for it.
He lost the football.
Lamar strip sack.
Jump on top of it. Oh, a
That will be the end of the
Now here's the timeout.
call timeout now.
And they're down to just one final play.
Okay.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
We're on Tampa 2.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And again, they drop the interception.
Zay Flowers almost caught that off the tip.
Thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover.
All right, 3-point game, but we get the win. 14-17. Should be the final seed in the playoffs. Not going to set records. Well, league records, I should say. I think he's got the best rushing season / game from a rookie running back, but overall, he's not going to hit the top of that mark yet. But if that's just the rookie season, can't wait to see the rest of his career, honestly. Jeremiah Gilliard. Let's go deep threat. He's got 95 speed. Bryce Williams, undrafted rookie, free agent, who also has 95 speed, and star dev. So I picked him up. Figured more speed on returns, the better. All right. And we're going to be facing Baltimore once again. This time in Baltimore for wild card weekend of the playoffs. Mock draft 3 is out. I don't believe that we even have a first round pick. Doesn't look like it, so scouting reports are going to have to be of late rounders or have to make some sort of trade to get back into the first round. Hitchcock with another upgrade, playing up to a 96. Regular overall in 91. Harold Fannin will give him an upgrade, and the rest we will auto upgrade.
The playoffs are in full
All right.
swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports.
Heading over to Baltimore, Maryland, home of the Baltimore Eagles.
2 of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway
We will
in this AFC wildcard game.
send the kickoff
To return it.
to Jonte Wester.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency.
Derrick Henry with a 15-yard rush to start off the game.
Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Could be 2 very good running backs against each other this week.
45-yard line.
With this wild card game, should say. Even though we saw the matchup last week, but this week we can relax with feeding Hitchcock the ball and actually start passing a bit. So for Mark Andrews on the side.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson taking a deep shot here.
Overthrown for Andrews, incomplete.
But couldn't connect, and now
4th and 5.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation.
Setner will come out to punt.
Into the drive after it stalled out.
They'll set us up around the 20.
Nice angle on this one.
17.
Towards the sideline. So here's their offense now to take over for the first
Shador
time.
just under 3,000 yards on the season, 23 touchdowns, 19 interceptions.
Kid, I think we've gotten
Not the best on a sophomore campaign, but just call it the sophomore slump. Not sure if I want to replace him in the draft or not, but we'll see. We'll see how the board falls and who's available, really.
Was in the regular season.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another carry for him. He won't be able to get past the line, and very
Hitchcock going to pick up
facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
another yard there. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Going to the dime for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders.
Hits Garcia up to the 30.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They'll go play action for Sanders.
This one to Watson, wide open.
Christian Watson.
And he'll take it out of bounds at the 43.
Across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Play action, Sanders.
Okay, horrible throw. I don't even know why I considered throwing that one, but JOK, the former Brown on the pick.
Take the interception back inside the 35.
Take it back to the 32.
1st and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left.
Lamar
And they blow
gonna get
the opening play of
pile
this
drive by Myles Garrett.
From this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. A draw now. This is Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 13 coming up.
3rd and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete.
Incomplete for Zay Flowers in the corner.
Get down in bounds.
4th and 13. Field goal unit coming out. Tyler Loop.
This field goal for the Ravens. This will be from 52 yards.
And he's going to doink it.
It finds that left
No good. We get the ball back at the 42.
opening score of this ball game.
2:25 left to go in the 1st quarter here.
And that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak.
And we'll give it right back to him. Malachi Starks with the pick.
Picked off by Malachi Starks.
Oh, I wanted Judkins, honestly.
Just the way their first one
Wrong
did.
button.
If you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan.
They're kind of going to use it. Lose a yard on that run.
You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
From the gun, Jackson finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's one left for Lamar. And he can only manage 1 yard.
Lamar picking up 1 yard.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now.
All
on
right.
2nd down.
I don't like this formation.
Blitz coming, Lamar.
Dump that one out to Mark Andrews. We'll pick up the 1st. Up to the 13.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
End of 1. everyone in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he will carry this across.
Henry's just good. Carry everyone with him into the end zone.
The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits.
Make it 7-0.
They're ready to get back to work. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared.
Going to Wan'Dale Robinson. Hits a spin move. Sends JOK flying.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on.
Sanders going to throw here on first.
To Garcia.
Over the middle.
Good for 9.
Right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the back.
Hitchcock hit hard after he picks up the first.
For a first down.
Don't matter.
Back-to-back carries here.
Hitchcock throws 2 guys off him. Picks up 4.
Koromoa there to bring him down. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Call it 7
Store
yards.
thankfully holds on.
For the first down.
He's trying to figure out where Garcia was going to block, but took a little too long, and then we ran right into where he was throwing the blocky. The defender.
He's going to have to make some plays in this.
They got blitz.
And he couldn't do it right
Yes,
there.
please.
Out of the gun. Fights off with
He's going to fumble. Christian Watson picks it up. I thought Tyreek Hill had it, but Watson picks it up in the end zone for a touchdown.
Picked up the fumble and ran it home.
We'll tie it up at 7.
With the touchdown. That one right down the Ravens, and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
Devin Lloyd in Henry's face as he catches it.
I'm a firm believer of
Lost at 3.
Stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Lamar off the play fake. Caught by his fullback behind the
Quick
line.
pass out to the fullback.
Maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. The left side is nabbed by Bateman.
We were there.
And they scoop it up.
Forced to fumble on Bateman.
He's taken down just a couple
Zay
yards.
Flowers jumps on it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Zay Simmons in.
From the pistol, Henry. Galloping inside the 40.
Newsome takes Henry down inside the 10 at the 7.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry.
Henry just throwing everyone off him.
Touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead.
7-14.
Henry, the touchdown.
Baltimore goes up by a touchdown.
Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far.
Williams has space.
Midfield, and
Bryce Williams
he goes out of bounds.
up to the 23.
And
Pushed out of bounds by Malachi Starks, I believe that was.
6 seconds left in our first half.
Just under 2 minutes as we hit the 2-minute warning.
Lone back gets the handoff.
Hitchcock, gain of 8.
And they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. to the well again. He
Runs over a man.
And he's taken down as they very
Taken down by somebody. Who's 22? Who is it? I don't even know, dude.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up.
We're just gonna get sacked. I didn't see anything open that I liked.
Still gonna need a couple more though. Second and goal coming up. Sanders setting the pass. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes third and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
I want to line up just to see what defense they come out with.
From the 5-yard line.
Everything looks good.
Here on fourth and goal.
Hitchcock, space up the middle. I like the run option there. It looked a little bit open and ends up being that way. So we tie it up at 14 with 14 seconds left.
And the Lumberjacks tie things up at first and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
I'd assume that they go with a pass, but
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this
no,
one.
they're going to keep it with Henry on the ground.
But no results. Fought through that one stop.
And that will be the first half in Baltimore.
So we're all knotted up here at the
Tie ball game at 14.
Our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We continue on with a great day of football. This the third of the 3 Wild Card Sunday games. Let's show you what's transpired so
Shane
far.
Daniels slinging it over the middle.
This is the Commanders' wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away
The hell is that?
he goes. This will be a 70
Bryce Young had a battle.
touchdown catch.
Caldwell.
Commanders prove they're a force to be
Blackwell.
reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win.
I couldn't tell.
From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston?
Chargers
Looking in on the Texans
versus
as they play
Texans.
host to the LA Chargers.
Joe Mixon throwing everybody off him, looking like Derrick Henry until the end zone he
He's gonna
gets
find
lit up.
Reese and take it 13 yards to the end zone.
Texans
The
pulling out a
Texans
3-point
find a way to get
game.
it done. The number 4 seed
3-point
knocks out the number
win.
5. One more
His
to show
talking
you.
over
Let's
my
go to
talking is throwing me off.
Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Packers.
Packers in Philly.
And this is Jalen Hurts. One of his 3 touchdown passes. on
Devontae
the
Smith making a hell of a grab.
The Eagles
Eagles will pull away the win.
The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in
Texans
our
moved
game,
on.
we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
With this kick,
All right. Gilliard and Williams in the back to receive the kickoff. Williams has it again, has space, gets past Loop again. Wiggins to take him down. Doesn't until he crosses the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock,
And we'll start off the second half with a kick return touchdown. 21-14.
On 14. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And this drive's quickly headed
Mike Hall chasing Henry down. Making him lose 6 on that one.
Lamar now from the gun.
Overthrown for Bateman.
Incomplete ahead of his target.
3rd and 16 coming up.
Last play, and now it's third down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Jackson looking to throw. Hits him on the out route.
Ain't no way, bro.
He's sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
I can see Brad Willis disappointed on the sideline there.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Steps up and he's running with it. And
Lamar
towards midfield before he's
taken back across the first down marker. Second and inches coming up.
It is second and inches. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to go down right along the
There's no way you're stopping him. Unless you get two guys back there right away. One-on-one, he's always going to win.
Running once more with Henry.
Let's take out his legs.
He met no gain on that first down run.
Picks up one.
Last run only gained
Doris.
That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Changing it up here. Jackson finds the in route complete.
Flowers with the catch.
After gaining a handful.
Burns on the tackle.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up.
Here's Jackson to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this
Mark
down
Andrews, of course.
4-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Jackson keeping it himself. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
All right.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Lamar's going to keep this one.
Another Lamar keeper.
And it looks like the defense.
And we forced a fumble on that one. Mason Graham picks it up.
First and 10.
Good ball at the 32.
Dive play straight ahead.
Devontae Hitchcock has space.
Down to the 10.
68-yard touchdown for Devontae Hitchcock.
The Lumberjacks push their lead further.
If he's not the number 1 running back in the league, I don't know who he is.
And the Lumberjacks double their lead to 14. Ends to the line now. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
13.
Another keeper for Lamar.
And that's not what the offense does.
Greg Russo.
It's going to be 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most
Punching him down once again.
defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
3rd and 13.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass.
4th and 13.
Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Ty Zettner, the one to kick it away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets
Tyreek, 7-yard gain on the return there.
this offense getting all set for this series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on first down. Sanders.
Didn't really even like that look.
Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders.
On the sideline for Wandale, and he comes down with it at the 33.
Driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. To throw now is Sanders. Complete left side.
Underneath to Robinson.
Get this forward to about the 28. Nate Wiggins getting up to end
Brings
that
up
play.
3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
And Hitchcock breaks a tackle. In for another touchdown.
The Lumberjacks lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
And we will make it
Right down the middle.
21-point game, 35-14.
Painful end to what was a really solid run back. First down, here's Lamar. Connects on the crosser.
Why is Myles Garrett all the way down there?
37. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail.
All right, 8 minutes to go in the game.
37.
We hold a comfortable
On first and
21-point
10,
lead on
He'll set up the screen for Henry.
Baltimore here.
He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
2nd and 1 coming up.
Yard left to go on 2nd down. Right up the gut.
3rd and 1.
Just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And they're going to down him.
Couldn't stop him that time, even though we went 0.
Set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Throwing the out route complete.
For Zay Flowers.
To the red zone now at the
Stretches for the first.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He'll drop this one down for Henry. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense is set.
2nd and 2 from the 6.
Plowing up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Ooh.
Now after battling on that run,
Ronnie
we see one of their
Stanley
linemen
injured.
appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Jackson trying to sneak it.
Brother.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he's in.
I even called a run to the right.
The Ravens
Get off the blocks, man.
possessions. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see,
Derrick Henry holds everything for Baltimore.
That's turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits
Simply
the uprights.
splendid.
And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point
Some might
game.
even.
The Lumberjacks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again.
I mean, we really just got to kill clock here.
2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. And all that for a single yard. What an effort.
2 yards. Doors?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, how are you going to say 1 yard and then, oh, following the 2-yard run?
They will finally catch
Idiot.
up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
What was
Fresh
that?
set of downs now from the 39.
One of our linemen are injured. Not ideal.
On 1st down, here's Sanders.
Dump this one out to Dion Mayo.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they say.
Center. We'll swap him for Rosengarten.
The blitz, well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion. So that effort
Jesus.
wasn't in vain.
And he'll pick up.
Dafe Owe taking off our heads.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
One more play in before the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to
All
drop
right.
it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The punt team headed out now for the Lumberjacks. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter.
Hoping that bounces out of bounds. Nope.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The drive begins with Henry.
If they get another touchdown, we're kind of in trouble.
1 yard on the carry. Offense up to the line fast.
I think we'd be okay, though.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Nothing doing there as the
Mark Andrews can't hold on and complete.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews.
What did I just watch?
So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
I thought that was airmailed. And Andrew just goes, boop. Mine, thank you. Alright.
From the gun, Jackson finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 1st down throw for Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st.
I ain't even got words, man.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
1 for 2.
Back to throw. And the pass.
I mean, it worked, but why?
It's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Like how it only lets me swap out Tyreek Hill.
1st down. And he works it down inside the 40.
All right. 2 yards and that'll be the game.
It's 2nd. Back to the well again. He will have the 1st down.
That will do it.
That's going to lock up this victory for him.
Devontae Hitchcock seals the deal on the win in Baltimore.
Line up the design keeper.
The Lumberjacks, 1st season.
And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen
first playoff win.
Magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way.
All right. And with that win over 2 wins over Baltimore, we will head on to the divisional round to take on my very own Denver Broncos, who are the 1 seed and had the bye. So we'll see how that goes. Winner of our game goes on to face the winner of the Jets and the Texans. So, interesting playoff matchups here. And we'll just have more to see in the next episode. Until then, stay cool. Peace.